What's up everyone, I just got a huge package from the Cubicle, so let's check it out. I think that's it. So we have a ton of cubes. Which should we check out first? This one is pretty interesting, it's pretty cute. Obviously doesn't turn that great, but it's a nice mini cube. I had another mini cube that broke, so it's nice to have another one. And the colors actually look really nice here. Corner cutting test, non-existent, but it does turn alright. But yeah, nice fun addition to my collection. Alright, what's next? I guess these cubes. So as many of you know, my favorite event is Square-1, so I got a Square-0 and a Square-2. That way I have the whole collection. I already have a Square-2, but I decided to get another one because this one is apparently better. It is magnetic. And the Square-0 seems pretty fun. So it's around the same size as the Square-1, and it has blue internals. So it has yellow top, which is just wrong, so let me just fix that up. And yeah, we can see there are magnets. Apparently, if I have white top, this cube might not be solvable unless it's in this state. Yeah, maybe I go back to yellow top then. But yeah, this puzzle turns really well. Wow. It's a bit loud from the, I guess, magnets. But yeah, it turns excellently. And does click into place for every turn, including these turns, I think. Corner cutting test. Yeah, not really existent. But the turning still is very fast and smooth. And that's the important part. Let's do a quick solve, because this should be pretty quick. Basically just Oro, and then PLO. Yeah, fun little cube. This one should be a bit more difficult. Now I have a Square-2, I actually have a few of them. And I modded mine quite a bit and added magnets myself to make it speed solvable. So I'm wondering if this mass-produced magnetic one is any better. Fortunately with Square-2, we can change the sides to put white on top. Okay, turning is just not as smooth as the Square-0, and there's a lot of lube on the outside, which is a very classic Shengxiao move for a lot of their older cubes back in the day. Corner cutting not really there, but yeah, not bad turning at all. Out of the box at least. If you go back to my Square-2 unboxing, those ones turn horribly out of the box. But this one's not bad. And the magnets are there for every turn, which is nice. Now what I've heard is the Calvin's Square-2 V2, the one I speed solve on, also has a very similar mechanism to this. So I think I'll just unsticker that one and then replace all of those caps with these caps. And maybe leave a black side instead of yellow. Because I think that one still performs a bit better, and that one is not stickerless. But maybe I need to practice on this cube a bit more, and maybe this cube is actually better. I like the speed of it. It's controllable as well. The corner cutting is just not quite there, but what do you really expect of Square-2? But yeah, still cool that I have the entire collection now. Can't wait to do a relay on these cubes and see how I do. Speaking of Square-1s and Square-2s and Square-0s, all my Square-1s are pretty much broken. Which is why I decided to get this cube, Signature Series Square-1. And this one is Derpy Cubers. I've tried a lot of these Square-1s, they are all very good. And also this is the World Record Cube. Elijah got the WR on this cube, 4.35, 34, something like that. It's hard to keep track, too many records these days. First off, it's pretty lubey on the outside. And let's just change the colors to the correct colors. I do like the logo. That's pretty fun. Yeah, first turns, wow, this is a good cube. The outside's still a bit frosted, but it's fine. Very smooth turning and fast UD layers. Controllable middle layer. That's what you need on Square-1. A lot of MGs are too fast in middle layer. This one is more controllable. And UD layers I always like to be faster. Makes it easier to turn. Tensions wise, maybe on a tighter side. Maybe. It's still pretty good though. I really enjoy the turning as well. Very smooth and the sound is very quiet. And I think this cube has a pretty much silicone base, which is what I like for Square-1s. Alright, hopefully this cube doesn't break within the next month, and if it doesn't, I'll probably use it in my next competition. Okay, let's do a quick solve on it. Yeah, it's a good cube. Really enjoying the feel of it. The texture outside is still a bit weird, but that's not hard to get used to. And over time it should be more frosted. Yeah, really good cube. Out of all the premium ones, I think this one and the Isaac's one are the best. And also this one comes with black too, which is nice. That way you don't have to replace it manually, which is a bit of a pain. Yeah, good cube. I have an RS3M, but I don't have a 2020 version of it. I only have the maglev one, which is a bit fast. Also, I got the extra magnets on it. I'm not sure why it's on this box. But that's to make the magnets a bit stronger. And to make this an RS3M 2020 Plus, something like that it's called. I kind of forgot how frosted this cube is, but it is a little bit frosted outside. Let's check out the turning. Okay, it's a bit, yeah, it's tight. Also very swishy sound, just out the box. A lot of cubes are like this. Speed-wise, it's definitely slower than the RS3M 2021. That one's maglev, and this one is, or it should have springs. Right now it's just a bit tight, so I really can't cut too much on it. Maybe that explains a bit of its slowness, but I can't say much about this cube. It's an RS3M, it's obviously very good. Now that I think about it, I probably should have got the RS3M 2022. The classic one, you can never go wrong with this one as well. Alright, finally for what you guys have all been waiting for, the magnets. Whoa, very cool. Yeah, and then there's also this cube, which is Tornado V3. I guess nothing too special about this. But seriously, I'm really excited about this cube. I've heard way too many good things about it. People don't like talking about the boxes, but it does look cool. I got the standard one just because I don't think I need the core magnets or the maglev. And these ones were all back ordered anyway, so the standard is fine. Okay, how do I open it? I think we might need some scissors for this. There we go. Cool packaging, but come on, make it a bit easier to open. And here's the cube. Accessories and all that, don't really care. Here's the cube box, which is pretty nice. Very simple design, but very practical as well. Oh, and there's also magnets here. That's cool. I thought it clicks, but no. It's magnets. Enough of that. Here's the cube. I've tried the one from Max Shaw. He had the prototype one quite a long time ago, back in Northeast Champs. But this is the actual one, and this is the first time I'm actually trying the actual one. Turns. Whoa, I really like this. I like this a lot. You can hear it, it's very quiet and very smooth. RS3M 2020, pretty loud and swishy. And this is a relatively quiet cube, or at least it should be after break-in. But this cube out of the box, it's low pitch, very quiet. Yeah, I really like it. So right now the magnets are pretty weak, so maybe I should have got the core magnets one. We can adjust the magnets though. Okay, they're right in the middle, so that means I can't change the magnets, which I think I will do because they feel a bit weak. But yeah, I can't stop turning this cube, it feels so good. Yeah, and let's open up the core as well. There's some interesting tech inside here as well. Okay, as it turns out, the caps are really hard to take off, so I won't take those off now. But I think there's some pretty cool tech with some adjustment for the springs, as well as the screw, which I've heard breaks sometimes, so I won't mess with that too much. But yeah, tensions right now are also a bit tight, so I'm going to play around with that a bit. Turns really well, and I just want to really do a solve on it because this thing is really good. Instant main is hard to say with this not being set up, but even without setup, this is extremely good. Yeah, the XMan Tornado V2 was actually a really good cube. I really liked it. I never got it though, but I'm glad I decided to wait for the V3. I think it is an improvement. And for the price, the standard one's what is 20 bucks? Not expensive at all, and I would highly recommend it from what I feel right now. And also, it is a top competitive cube. Max Spark uses it. He broke the world record with it, I think. Yes! So clearly a good cube. As for versions, magnetic core might help because the magnets are a bit weak. But the maglev I think is not that important, especially since those upgrades are quite more expensive. Getting the standard one is actually not that bad in my opinion, with how this one performs. So yeah, that's a lot of cubes. Thanks for watching this unboxing, and see you guys in the next video.